If you've been around in the online gaming sphere for any amount of time, you know that every single PvP experience is plagued by cheaters. Call of Duty, Apex Legends, hell, even Valorant with their kernel-level anti-cheat still sees hackers get through. It's an everlasting bout between cheat developers and game developers. Simply because as a game grows in popularity, it brings in the lowest of low incels that need to have a piece of software validate their non-existent life, and that's just how it goes. I've watched cheaters and hackers plague some of my favorite video games of all time, going back to Code 9ing in SOCOM 2. It sucks. So the Tarkov community is in yet another tailspin due to the conversations around a new video that was released from a YouTuber named Goat, who I have to say just up front, I didn't know who this YouTuber was or this channel kind of before this video, but it instantly made me a subscriber. So in this video, he explained just how rampant cheating is in Tarkov by cheating himself, but then recording it and showing just how ridiculous it actually is. He installed the hacks, he located what he believed were other hackers in over 100 lobbies that he went in, and then through walls he would do a little wiggle, to which the hackers on the other end, where they don't have a direct line of sight, they would wiggle back, confirming that they were hacking. He never killed a PMC, he never looted, he never did anything malicious outside of trying to locate and in some instances fuck with the other hackers in the lobby. And if you guys haven't seen the video, I would highly recommend doing so before Battlestate Games does what they do best and DMCA strike the video. Now there's a lot of discussion surrounding this video from Tarkov streamers and players alike, and I wanted to weigh in where I land with it. Some people are saying that because he cheated in the video, he should be banned all the same, with others calling for his head online, and others are praising the guy for bringing to light just how rampant the problem is. There's been enough discussion around this that the official Escape from Tarkov subreddit has banned all discussion of the video, and anyone posting it can get these hands from the mod team, which has caused an even bigger stir, as this game is currently in beta, a work in progress, and the player base are testers meant to bring up any issues, glitches, exploits, or anything in between to the developers so that they can get them fixed. This video has caused such a stir that Nikita himself has come out and made a response on Reddit. Holy shit. Now, we all know that cheating in Tarkov is rampant. As much as people like to downplay it, it is a glaring problem with the game, and it has been for so many years now. This video is meant to highlight just how bad it actually is, and I think it succeeded. I'm seeing a lot of people online uninstalling the game, saying they didn't realize just how bad it was. I'm seeing the subreddit start to implode due to the banning of any and all discussion. Definitely something that a legit mod team would never do. And I understand it's Reddit. I've been in certain subreddits like the Critical Role subreddit who ban any sort of dissenting opinions on the product. It's literally a website for echo chambers, and I'm surprised at how many people are just now starting to realize this. Some big Tarkov streamers have also weighed in on the topic, like Veritas with his tweet here. He says, "Everyone is asking about my take on the whole GOAT cheater vid. I'm skeptical that anything good can/will come from it. I learned nothing new. There's nothing actionable or groundbreaking. I'm not surprised, I'm not amazed, baffled like so many in the community. It's just meh." To which somebody then responded, "We didn't know how bad it was, to be honest. Y'all who claimed, you already knew should ask yourselves why that video is blowing up like it is." And at the current moment of recording this video, it's at 500,000 views in just over a day. Us casuals were not aware of how bad it is. I'm like level 40 this wipe, and I don't plan on playing anymore until it's addressed. To which Veritas responds, "Content creator cheats to expose the cheaters always blow up for obvious reasons. In fact, this video quoting 60% of raids have a cheater significantly lower than what we've all been told for the last 2 years by all the cheater interviews, and has the same amount of evidence." So Veritas isn't convinced. Another streamer that I do follow on Twitter named OnePeg, who does a lot of news coverage for Tarkov and discussion around it. He also streams it on Twitch. He kind of weighed in on the topic here with a couple of different tweets that I want to highlight. He says, "Keep getting asked to react to the latest cheating vid. I won't watch it for a couple of different reasons." He says, "That category of video has been done a dozen times. I do not care for the person that made it. It was basically a cheat promo video. He cheated in it, and he got banned everywhere for cheating." There's a couple of things I actually disagree with One Peg on. I don't believe it was a cheating promo video. He showed off a couple of different communities for cheaters and showed how big these communities were on Discord, but he never put any names out there. He didn't actually advertise it. With that said, I think a lot of people realized who he was promoting, and I guess now I'm hearing that that cheat maker actually is now using a promo code with Goat's name as the discount code for their cheating software. So I can understand where One Peg's coming from. I just don't believe that that was the direct reason for making the video, was to promote cheats. It was more for the health of the game, but I can understand where he's coming from. Another thing he said on Twitter was, cheating in video equals unnecessary advertising and inflammatory. The cheat provider created a discount code with the creator's name on it. The video topic, he says, is repetitive, and the cheaters are out of control high, have been saying it for years. He says it does nothing because the outrage, BSG is just going to ignore it. Another streamer I do follow named Dottie Hack, who plays it every now and again, he says it's the same old song and dance for attention. BSG does nothing about cheaters. Anyone can just rebuy an account, and there's zero accountability to stop the problem. And he says that this is where Tarkov dies. Now, I actually agree with him. Maybe not on the Tarkov dying thing. I think there's still such a huge fan base there that they're going to look past any sort of issues with this community. They're going to claim that, you know, they're going to try to discredit the video, and they're just, because you can't make fun of my shiny thing. That's how gaming works. Now, here's where I'm at with the whole thing. I don't believe that this is a Battlestate Games issue. I believe that this is a gaming industry issue. Like I said in the opener, cheating is rampant in every single game ever. The problem here is BSG has created a game that is both punishing, rewarding, and it's a PvP experience with such high stakes. The highest of highs, the lowest of lows. It's peaks and valleys when you play Tarkov. So when cheating gets introduced into the mix, it becomes a lot more volatile, and a lot more people get angry. If someone's cheating in a COD lobby, you lose the game, you queue up again. You still got XP, you might have leveled your weapon a little, no harm, no foul. Yeah, it sucks, but you're back at it. Tarkov though? Well, you just lost your gun, you lost your backpack, any loot you found, all of your ammo. It's heartbreaking for the casual player who might only have a couple of hours to grind just to get fucked from a cheater. And anyone downplaying why this is a bigger problem in Tarkov versus other games isn't looking at it through that lens, and I think you're a little off base. Now, when it comes to people trying to discredit the video because he cheated and he's no better than the ones he's calling out, I also think that you're intentionally misrepresenting the facts and the motive of why he's doing it. Now, like I said before, I don't know who he is. I don't know Goat. I also see guys like One Peg who said in the tweet that he doesn't really care for the creator. I don't know the guy's history. I don't really care. If BSG isn't seemingly doing anything about the cheating problem, you need people to start making waves. That's how I've always done things on my end. You highlight the problems so that they can be fixed. Anyone sitting here saying that, yeah, BSG won't do anything, so the video's useless, well, fuck off. Like, why does BSG get a pass? Is it because they have a game that lets you customize the hell out of an AR? Like, that's cool, but if the health of the game is being destroyed because of this shit and not enough is being done to fix it, I think there's some major issues here. This brings me to Nikita's post. Now, he posted on the official subreddit, which was then retweeted by the Tarkov accounts, in which he said this: hackers, cheaters, and the other related scum of the earth. He says, first of all, hello everybody. It's been a long time I was off Reddit. Every time for a long time, unfortunately, one way or another, a problem with cheaters pops up and people immediately start blaming us for not caring. They begin to bury the game, us, and generally say things that are sensitive to us. Therefore, I will not write essays for 1,000 words here now, but I'll simply say point-by-point key moments. Sure, okay. Number one, we have always been concerned about this problem, and work to catch cheaters is always ongoing. They usually come in waves. Number two, right now we ban several thousand cheaters a day, and usually most of them are blocked after playing only a little. Number three, BattleEye's anti-cheat continues to improve, as well as cheats. It's an eternal race to see who can get past each other's defenses the fastest. In the last week alone, the BattleEye has been updated 4 times. Number 4, we continue to improve our own additional cheater detection tools. We will have an update soon and start working on a new hacker detection method to automate it and improve the overall quality and speed of cheater detection and banning. And then number 5, the reporting system is also being improved by adding a notification if the one you reported has received a ban. please keep reporting suspicious players. Your worries and indignations are 100% clear to us and always have been. Report all of these bastards and we will make the game cleaner together. A lot of this is falling on deaf ears because Nikita has been posting the same shit about cheaters for over 3 years. The top comment on this post is actually somebody basically bringing up his other posts here, and I'm gonna pull them up right here. So this one is from 3 years ago, guys, and it's literally broken down the exact same way. There's 7 points. We're gonna go through it here again. 3 years ago. BattlEye bans, a lot of them every day. We are all together refining the system. From 12.6 patch start from 28th of May, almost 10,000 cheaters have been banned already. So that goes into, banning thousands of players a day. We're making the report system in-game with a lot of additional stats gathering. This info will be used with BattlEye. So they're working on the system, guys. We're making additional countermeasures against cheaters on game servers, okay? We're looking into two-factor authentication, SMS verification of accounts, but it's not that simple. And will not make the game cheater free. Cheaters who pay $200 for a cheat will pay for another SIM card, and he's not wrong there, right? We banned real money traders too, as well as our RMT buyers, planning a lot of things going against him. Many more things. Again, this was 3 years ago. The one from 4 years ago, literally broken out almost the exact same way, 5 points. Cheaters are being banned instantly every day, some of them banned later or in waves. Cheats being down pretty often. If you look at the cheat dev sites, some of them are already even closed support on their EFT cheats. We constantly work against cheaters. Right now, we're preparing a major anti-cheat update. An in-game report function is planned soon. Reports will not be the one and only reason for a ban. If you're not happy with the current situation, please let us develop the unfinished game and let us finish everything, especially complex hacker protection, which is an adaptive development process. That was 4 years ago. And the problem has only gotten worse. So it's really hard for me, just as somebody who, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've fallen out of love with Tarkov a long fucking time ago. Their communication has been shit since even before the launch. And now people are starting to realize just how bad the situation is. Why doesn't Nikita look into things like a replay system? I know this isn't the be-all end-all solution, but if it can help cut down on hackers by allowing us to actually see if, things like walls or aimbots are active, and then we can just report them and it would be a lot more clearer. If you ban a cheater, you could look at anyone who was killed by them and maybe not give them their entire kit back with their loot, but give them a cheater compensation package as a way of saying, shit, sorry that we let this one get through. But the reason they don't do things like this is because if they did, it would show you, the player, the Tarkov fan, just how rampant cheating actually is. And people don't want that, let alone BSG. And the response to this video shows it. If it's true, and you are sitting here and you believe Nikita when he says that they are banning several thousand players a day for hacking, then you aren't doing the math. These guys wouldn't want hackers to go away because that sounds to me like the hackers are the one driving your revenue source. They keep buying the games, make new accounts, and then they hack more. Even if you take it on the extreme low end, when he says thousands of players being banned a day, take it at 1,000 and then multiply that by the cheapest pack that's available on the store. How much money are these guys racking in every single day? If you're taking what he's saying at face value, why would they ban those people? And if this isn't enough to, wake up the community and make them think twice about logging in because the servers are plagued with hackers, then what is? It's an ever-ending cycle. We can't look at this and say, yeah, the hackers are the problem, because I also think that BSG is a problem. I also think that the way that the subreddit mods are handling the situation is a problem. I also think the people that are calling for GOAT to be banned, or I think those guys are a problem. I think the fanboys that just kind of slough all this stuff off as, people are just hating, I love me, my game. I think those guys are a problem. I think the streamers that are too scared to speak up because they don't want their revenue source and they don't want their viewership to drop because they don't play Tarkov anymore, I think those guys are a problem. So where I stand is, I think the entire thing is a problem. I'm not going to sit here and bash BSG because they created a game with high stakes that people love and it attracted a cheater community. Call of Duty does the same thing. All of these other games do it. But I'm also not a fan of the way that they're responding to this video and the copy-pasted response year in and year out about cheating when it's increasingly getting worse. I think that's an issue. And I wish that the community would start to hold their feet to the fire a little bit and wonder why the fuck nothing's changing. And I just actually think it's a really good conversation to have. As somebody who has fallen so out of love with Tarkov over the years, and now just seeing the conversation kind of dole out between streamers and players, and even the subreddit and Nikita himself, I think it's actually just a dope thing that I wanted to weigh in on, because it's actually affecting a lot of people on my Twitter timeline. So I'm seeing it a lot more, and it's clear that this is an issue that has been boiling over for a long time. I'm sitting here waiting for the breaking point. Like, what's going to be that moment where everything just falls apart? Maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I wanted to weigh in on it. I wanted to let you guys know what was going on from kind of a more outside, higher level perspective. I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts on this, though. If you guys can, leave a comment down below and let me know. Are you still playing Tarkov? Are you running into cheaters when you play Tarkov? But more importantly, on top of everything else, I just hope you guys are having a great weekend. As always, guys, my name is BigFry. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it, subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you on the next one.